All right. That was a bit of a false start. Let me just push some buttons here. All right. All right, whoops. This is not good either. Well, perfect start to a stream, apparently. Okay, that's weird. So, yeah. We did, we're doing, actually, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. And somehow I played with my game capture device yesterday and smartly managed to get my webcam to suddenly switch to game capture. What is this whispering? Is that here? Yeah, okay. So apparently my preview is being a bit loud in the background, which it shouldn't be. Okay, sorry about that. That probably got picked up by the microphone pretty annoyingly as a whisper. Okay. Alright then, back to the stream. I did all the setup tests and suddenly, as soon as I try to go live, it suddenly does weird things. Alright, anyway, so I had a problem because it said my camera was already in use, which, since it was the capture device, of course, yeah. And so it took me a while to figure out what that was. But anyway, here we are. We're playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, and we picked the lone action path in this game. So, yeah. We are back and playing this game. We just talked to a guy here and got his business card.
It says A. Trottier, truly old antiques.
Okay, my guess is we...
Driver to the airport.
We had let me just switch the levels down a little while we're here, because the microphone somehow seems to be much more sensitive than yesterday as well. Alright, I think that should sound better for you and shouldn't clip anymore. Alright, so let's go back to Algiers, because first, that's the only location we seem to be having at this point in the game. And second, because this game wanted a reason back here for us to be able to meet with this guy who can give us the book, and he said maybe his business card would open some doors. So, give business card to servant.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I think this may interest you.
Ah, the business card of Monsieur Trottier. That's different. Perhaps Mr. Al-Jabbar will desire to speak with you. Wait here until I get back.
So the question is, should we have followed him? Or is there something we do here? Okay. don't know where he went. Whoops.
The servant's ducking into that house.
Tell me more or die.
Alright.
1,000 camels torment you.
What do you know about Atlantis?
If only I was a couple inches taller.
Tell me more or die.
Not for all the fish in the sea.
Time is running out.
Not for all the sand in the desert.
Yes. Okay, that worked.
Thank you for saving me from that infidel. What's your name?
Indiana Jones.
Really? The famous archaeologist. What brings you to North Africa?
I heard you know something about Atlantis. I'm looking for it.
Take my advice, Doctor, and give up. There are men who will kill to stop you.
You talking about Klaus Kerner?
You know the man, I see. He forced me to reveal the source of my Atlantean artifacts. He and his team are out in the desert, turning a modest discovery of mine into a major dig. They seem to have found an outpost of the Lost Kingdom, and they're stealing my treasures.
What were they doing here?
The dig site isn't enough to sate their greed. They want more. Now, since you saved my life, here's the map and a camel to speed you on your way. Meanwhile, Paul and I must alert the authorities.
Wait, what map? Which camel?
Hurst. Oh no. Kids, learn German. That's not the right name. The name is Horst. There is no Hurst. You don't just put two dots on a letter. That's a completely different sound.
He's unconscious. Nothing here.
Okay, he doesn't have anything apparently. Is this pole a secret switch?
Bamboo.
Well, a piece of bamboo can be useful. Blackbird statue.
It's the stuff dreams are made of.
We're just robbing him blind here.
It's a cheap soapstone carving.
I thought the skull was the main part of the statue, but apparently it's not. Oh, hanging cloth.
It's just laundry. I can't reach it.
Oh, there's a camel out there. Let's see, is there anything else in here? There's a closet here. Use closet door.
I don't think that'll work.
Push closet door.
I can't move it.
Close, of course. Can we pick up? No.
It doesn't seem to open.
So why is this closet door here? Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh wait, use bamboo stick with hanging cloth.
The stick broke, but I got the map.
Okay, so that one of the hanging cloths, it looked kind of map-y, that's why I thought, but he didn't say. Oh, maybe I should have looked at the one item separately. That's something this game, like, you know, in retrospect you can say a lot, but this game doesn't quite get right. You know, like, if I look at similar items in real life, I would have looked at all of them. And if you have a few items that are the same item, and then one item that is interactably separately, that's kind of hard to find, and, you know, nothing that you would do in real life the same way. So, it's a little weird that, that they've hooked it up that way, and, you know, just gameplay-wise hard.
The only mark on this map is one big X.
Okay. Look at camel.
This animal's seen a lot of miles.
Well, I guess he's grateful, but not that grateful. Where am I? What was that? Market. Omar's house. Okay. Use camel, I guess? Ah, that works. Do-do-do-do. How do I use the map? Trouble. Okay. That's a good designation, though. Just call the car Trouble so you immediately know this is not just a passerby. Oh. Okay, this is weird, and I've never seen this before. Oh, there's an oasis. Let's check that out. This is cool. You know, that I've never really played this game like this, so this is a completely new bit of story and things.
Nothing to look at. Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
This X is to the south and a little to the west.
Thanks for the information.
Okay, so lower left is where we have to go. Okay, so that's what these oases are for. Okay, and I guess
I die
there's...
within minutes in that hellish waste. Forget it.
Okay. Uncrossable desert is over there. Okay. Huh, cool. And I like the camel that they put a little animation on the mouth, kind of like, you know, it's kind of chewing. Oh.
I'm taking you back to the city.
I'm not going back without a fight.
Preference noted.
Bingo! Score 1 for archaeology.
so unusual to be fighting. But I guess this is kind of similar to how they did it in Monkey Island.
Yipe!
I guess that was close. Let's go to this nomad camp and see what he has to say where we are now. That's a cute little mechanic.
Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
It's also, well, for one, you have to be trustworthy, and for the other, it's also a nice way of of getting people to ask for the way in real life.
Have you seen anyone digging around here?
Well, I have seen foreigners with trucks and equipment.
Trucks? Equipment? Where?
It's hard to remember. The desert all looks the same, you know?
Aw. Okay, something is really weird with my audio. Aw. It seems to be kind of peaking, even though it isn't peaking. Guess I'll turn it down a little bit more and hope that that is fine then.
What do you make of this map?
This X is considerably to the east.
Thanks for the information.
Okay. I also like that you can see how this would work if you didn't find the map in Omar's place. Like, you would only be able to ask them vague questions. But you don't have a map. I wonder if there would be a bit of conversation saying something like, it would be helpful if you had a map or something for the people who don't remember that Omar said he had a map. But I guess that's the difference between today's games, which are, you know, basically made for people who have a life, and these games where it was, you know, the intention was you would play this for a few months over and over again, and if you got stuck, then you would maybe start again from the beginning to find out the spot that you missed or something like that. And so in a game of today, there would usually be a way, you know, you would meet Omar again. You know, and he would tell you, oh, I want to... Sorry, lost my train of thought there, running from the cars. Yeah, you would get... you would return home or something, or to Omar's place or something, and see him saying, oh yeah, weird, you didn't pick up the map. But the camel was gone, where did you go? Or something like that, you know, just to remind you that there is a map.
Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
You are very close to the site. This X is a little to the west.
Thanks for the information.
Okay.
Yipe!
We don't like trespassers out here. I'm taking you back to the city.
No. It's nice that you don't have to fight.
I'm not going back without a fight.
Preference noted.
Basically just randomly hitting. Oh, I'm not doing well. Oh, this is... After losing the fight, Indy was devoured by vultures and scorpions. Indy quotient, current 103. Total 103. Okay. Oh, don't tell me. I should have saved, I guess. Okay. I guess we're going back to load. We have an autosave in the desert. Let's see which one that was.
Hello again.
Salam again.
Could you help me with this map again?
Pay attention, Effendi. That X is a little to the west.
Okay.
Information.
I wonder, like, was this in the original game, or did they add that to the GOG version? Because, like, having a save point in this spot seems very modern.
Get back.
Looks like I lost those guys.
Woo! That's better, I guess. Walk to dig site, I guess that's what we want to do. That was nice.
Look what I found. An abandoned dig site.
I like... Oh, I think I remember this dig site. I think this might be where on the other path you take the balloon. Maybe? Because I think this is the truck I remember, yeah, with the gas tank.
That's where the gas is.
Yeah, we can open the gas tank.
There's a plug missing.
Okay, missing spark plug under the engine. Okay, let's check out the ladder then. So yeah, this part... Excuse me, sorry. This part seems more familiar again. The riding the camel, I think that's the difference. If you take the balloon... Oh, there was a ladder on the left. That was probably the balloon as well. If you took the balloon, then... Oh, sorry. Just found something tied up there. Okay. Yeah, if you took the balloon, then you flew over all the Nazis to the X, I guess, and so that's how you got there on the cleverness path. Whereas here, you actually have to do a little bit of action and run away, which is kind of nice. You know, it's not a completely different engine, not completely different gameplay, but still a very you know, a slightly different way of playing the game. I like that. And okay, sorry, I had to just check whether the way my audio sounds is really that bad. Alright, let's see. Sharp wood thing.
It feels like a sharp stick of wood.
Pick up. No, it's probably ribs or part of a ship.
It feels like a clay jar.
Okay, there are lamps. But we don't have power. Ah, maybe we need the... Oh.
That was close. Somebody up there doesn't like me.
How rude. Oh, metal thing.
It feels like a portable generator.
Use portable generator. Doesn't it have a switch? What's that metal cap?
It feels like a gas cap.
Okay. Oh,
It's a particularly sharp ship rib.
okay. So we need a garden hose or something to light up this room. This looks a little darker on stream, I think, than it does for me right now. I can actually see what I'm walking around in. But I guess it kind of makes sense because there's no light, so... But how?
That was close.
Open gas cap?
Now it's open.
It's nice that when it's dark, look at changes to touch.
This is where the gas goes. It feels like a wall.
I can actually, I don't know if you can see this, but there are like two figures and like a stele, so there's like a wall painting here. That you probably can't really see. I'm a bit stuck right now. What do I do here? And you shouldn't be able to get stuck in this game.
This feels like a wall. It feels like a clay jar. There's a coppery bead in here.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can we use the orichalcum with the machine?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, we can't. Because it's not Atlantean technology, I guess. Let's see if we can walk out now. No.
That was close.
Oh! The ship rib is bent. So can we reflect the bullet? Nope.
That was close. It's an empty clay jar. It sure is gooey. It's my map. Too bad I can't get a good look. It's a cheap soapstone carving. It's the stuff dreams are made of. I don't think that'll work.
Okay, we can't do
That'll
anything
work.
with these. Can I use this wall on the right in the darkness? Kind of looks a little crumpled. So can we use the sharp shibrib with wall?
Can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, we still need power for that. Blunt wood thing. Oh,
It feels like a wooden peg. It's an ancient wooden peg of some sort.
ancient wooden peg sounds a little weird, you know, given wood would probably decompose. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I don't think that'll work. That was close.
I don't know what.
That was close.
Did I miss anything in the darkness here? Portable generator, filler pipe. Let's see if I maybe just clicked wrong. Orichalcum in.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay.
I don't think that'll do any good.
Okay. Use whip with ladder. Maybe we can, I don't know, move it or no.
That was close.
Oh, and I guess that was a follow from before the stream. H0SS00312. Okay, that's an interesting name. I mean, this could just be that someone likes Hoss from Bonanza, or it could just be a bot's machine-generated name or something. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Feels kinda silly to be pixel hunting. I recently became aware of a game named Enigmatis. And in general, it seemed like it was something like this. But what they call it is a hidden object game. And that means there are many spots where you just go to a screen and have to like find, okay, which items are clickable. And that's the part that, you know, a good adventure game shouldn't make you do that. Like, it should be... I think I've mentioned that before in other games, but there's a lot of work put in... What the heck? Sorry about that. There's a lot of work put into, you know, making one item interactable. You know, you need voice lines, you need writing behind those voice lines, if you even have voiced game, or if it's just text, then of course you might need some special case animation or something. And of course someone needs to come up with, you know, an explanation why you can or cannot use that in this puzzle. And if you have too many items on the screen, then of course it's difficult to actually find, you know, the relevant objects. And in real life, you just, you know, look at a ship's rib and say, this looks hard enough and pointy enough that I can use it to dig. But in a game,
I can't move it. I can't move it.
I don't think we can do anything with this ladder except exit. Little metal thing. Oh.
Feels like an on-off switch.
Oh, it works. Okay. We didn't even need to fill it with gasoline. Okay, cool. Ah. Nice that I didn't break down and I think I had to resort to a guide there. That would have been annoying. But yeah, anyway, so it's a lot of work to make an item interactable in a game, and, you know, making everything in a game interactable is kind of, you don't know what is relevant playing a game. In real life, you can tell that much better, because, you know, it's not just a drawing, and you know the exact scale of items against each other and things like that. You've, you know, spent your entire life kind of honing your skills, or it's just you pick up those 3 items and see like which one works best and then use that, you know, you're just much more efficient. Whereas on a computer, it's kind of very awkward, every single interaction. So as a game designer, it's your job to simplify the whole thing and don't even offer things that aren't supposed to be interacted with. And maybe offer, you know, 1 or 2 red herrings just to not make it obvious that this is the item that's needed in this case. But, you know, once the player has figured out how they want to solve the problem, it should be obvious, like, which item they can interact with to solve it. If they figured out the right solution, basically. And there shouldn't be any other items that in the real world would be just as suitable, you know, like if you have to find a ladder somewhere, but you also have a piece of rope, then the question is, you know, like you have to make it obvious that this piece of rope is irrelevant, like, you know, that it's too short, or something like that. And when you're pixel searching the screen, then of course people will, you know, that's kind of a failure of being efficient enough. And there are some people who don't mind that, you know, where just like, yeah, okay, now, you know, and you can make this interesting, like games like Myst. Well, Myst is actually very focused, but like in a game that is kind of similar to Myst, you can have a lot of objects that aren't really relevant if you add some story or something, you know, some reaction, some interaction to it that is interesting. And then people come in, you know, and play with this toy that's on the table or whatever, and maybe get some story background or something. And that's the purpose of that object then. And that way people still, you know, even though it's not the solution to their problem, they get a little reward and enjoy having tried out to interact with this object. And in those hidden object games, at least in the ones I've seen so far, it was always just you click an object and either it says like, nope, or something like that, or that's not useful, something like that, you know, and the object goes away or whatever, or stops being interactable. So you kind of, your job is, it's kind of like a lottery ticket where you scratch free the numbers, you know. You just click on all the objects that are there like a monkey, and eventually by brute force you will have uncovered the right object. Whereas games like Monkey Island are much more usually, or game like Fate of Atlantis actually, are usually much more about, you know, just sitting there looking at it and figuring out the solution and then actually implementing it.
Is that a ball these figures are tossing around, or a stone disc? I can't pick that up.
Can I make an imprint?
I don't think that'll work.
No, okay. So I guess they're tossing a stone disc then. It's interesting. It seems like there's some writing back there, but we're not even interested. That's again like on one hand, it's, you know, it's good game mechanics to say, okay, the artist put that there, but it's not really relevant to the puzzle or anything like that. But the problem, of course, is it is there, and in a realistic world, Indy as an archaeologist should at least say, oh look, it's, you know, like, I don't know, early era Arabic writing or whatever one would say. I'm not an archaeologist, you know. Or something like, haha, good joke, that's a funny joke written there. You know, something like that. So it's a little weird that he doesn't react at all. Like, he can't interact with this. So it's the two sides of a game. The simulation, the immersion into a story and into a world would require this to be interactable, but really the puzzle-solving part of the game would just be distracted. You'd think, okay, if I interact with this, there's something important here.
It's a crumbling rock wall.
Okay, now we can use the pointy ship rib, maybe? Yeah.
Mural behind this crumbling rock. It's a map of the island of Crete with a hole in the middle. Didn't I read about that in the Lost Dialogue?
Oh, nice hint, I guess. If a kingdom... So glorious Atlantis founded two colonies, the lesser 330 miles north of the city and the greater 400 miles to the south. And many outposts a sunstone sufficed if sunset made the tall horns red. At the greater colony a moonstone was needed to approach Atlantis itself. I think that might be it. Orichalcum. It just said the city. I guess they mean Crete by that. Can we use the Orichalcum?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay. That's, by the way, nice, or a standard thing in point-and-click adventure games, that the character has the ability to, like for most interactions, all they do is have an animation that stretches out the arm like this, like, you know, and that could be enough to like seem like they're pushing a button, especially at this pixel resolution. And so what you generally need is only, you know, like one kind of at head height or overhead a little bit, one like straight forward, like for, you know, like a console or something, and one where they bend down towards the floor to do something. And you can do so many things with just these three animations. Like, if you need to hand something to someone, you could just play this animation and then the other one says thank you or something, you know? So it's fascinating. So I think we found a wooden peg. That works. Okay. But we don't have... any stone plate.
Is that a ball these figures are tossing around? Or a stone disc? I don't think that'll work.
Okay. I don't think we can out, but let's just try if they've given up yet, or... I don't think they should, but... Yeah, they don't.
That was close.
It kind of, you would expect the guards to come in, but of course this isn't that kind of game where you have a timer and need to be done by a certain
It's an
time.
empty clay jar. It's the wooden peg inserted into the hole in the map.
Alright, so I think that's our exit. The problem is, what do we put on top of that? Are there any items we haven't interacted with yet?
This is where the gas goes.
I don't think we can use
I
that.
don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. It's a painting of a chest or ark. I've seen that before.
Alright. So you've seen that particular chest or arc before? Don't have anything extra in our inventory.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. The only mark on this map is one big X. It's a cheap soapstone carving. I don't think that'll work. There's just the peg in the hole now. Nothing else. I kind of miss, like, in the original, at the start of the game, instead of having the line here, which is how, you know, all these games originally did it, you had the text right next to the mouse cursor. And I actually kind of wish, like, on a bigger screen, it's actually much more convenient to see the text there, to not always have to check, like, if something changes at the bottom of the screen. You know, because you might just see like 2 flickers and only then look, and you've already missed the object you didn't see. It's a painting of a chest or ark. I've seen that before. Is that a ball these figures are tossing around? Or a stone disc? I don't think that'll work.
Probably not working, but I'm kind of thinking maybe they'll use their last bullets on that or something. I don't know.
That was close.
Okay, I think I'm just not seeing some object here. I mean, I can just, I guess, try to do random damage.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
Or am I... Yeah, I must be not seeing an object, because you can't really get stuck in a game like this. It's a bit silly about this map. There don't seem to be that many hotspots, but... Alright. I don't want to resort to a solution, but on the other hand, I just don't want to ram my head against the wall all stream. That's not really entertaining.
That was close.
Okay, I guess it's walkthrough time. Which is a bit sad. I should but I didn't find anything. Okay. Let's see. And of course we have to confirm that we really don't want to be tracked. Buggers. Sheer dig side 5-4. Let's see what you are saying. All right. Okay, we've done that. Okay, that was one of the things I didn't... Like, I expected, you know, look at to tell me about this. It says push it. Push it real good. Dun, dun, dun.
Now, here's something that Nazis missed.
All right. Okay, that was so... It wasn't a new object, it was just a completely secret, hidden interaction. You know, like, usually if you can push something, there's some indication. Like he would say, you know, there's a trail of dirt in the inlay or something, and then you'd scratch that away and see that it's actually a hole or something, and then you... Or, you know, you say, like, you put your hand on it, feel it, and it's... You know, so in real life, this would be something that you can find out, but I don't like in games that when a puzzle basically requires just trying to do all the possible interactions you can do. Because, I don't know, like, I guess, you know, like a real archaeologist will methodically have to try out all the things as well. Or anticipate them, at least. Alright, and now we need to remember the book.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's fine, Indy. Don't be impatient. Gates of the kingdom opened only with the aid of special stones. A sunstone. Sunset made the tall horns red. Darkness, rising sun, noon sun, setting sun, tall horns. Okay. Ah.
Judging by the placement of the stone on this mural, I should head for Crete.
Can I pick this up? Oh, now it's gone. Okay. So we can't take the peg with us. Only the sunstone.
Judging by the placement of the stone on this mural, I should head for Crete.
Let's see where that secret door leads, though.
Tough climb.
Halt! Do you realize what you've done? You've dug an unauthorized hole.
Come here, pal, and I'll show you my authorization.
Try anything and you're a dead man.
I mean, he has a gun, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to fight him. But let's try it, you know, because we're on the action path.
We'll see about that.
Okay. It was worth a try. Indy's overly reckless behavior won Rolf a medal for bravery. Okay. I like that. Right, load. Okay, auto-saved a little late. I should have saved during the conversation, I guess, when that guy showed up or something. Do 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 do. Do do do.
Aha! Judging by the placement of the stone on this mural, I should head for Crete.
So, if you, is there a quick save button? I guess not. If there is, if you trick someone in Greece, are you a concrete?
You've dug an unauthorized hole.
Oh, sorry. That's what I meant to do. I was just following Kerner's orders.
I was just following Kerner's orders.
That's a relief because Colonel Kerner will be back soon and he generally shoots people for digging around here.
I think that would just annoy him.
I don't know. Okay, we can't even give that to him. Okay. I thought, you know, like show it and say, oh, I found this, it's important.
Alt or I'll shoot.
Okay, we can't... Can we talk him into something?
What is it?
I've got this nagging rash on my knuckles, wanna see?
Why are you detaining me here?
I'm waiting for Colonel Kerner to return. Thereupon you'll be interrogated, tortured, beaten, and left to die in the trackless desert. Unless you misbehave, in which case we'll think of something nasty.
Unless you misbehave, then we'll think of something nasty. No, okay.
Pardon me?
What is it?
How would you like to own this fine leather jacket?
It is a nice jacket, but not my color.
Was worth a try.
While you're standing there, let me show you a magic trick I learned.
You'll be sorry you did that, Americana.
Ah, okay. Ooh. Okay, that worked.
Doesn't have anything worth taking.
Alright, and now... How do we get back to our camel?
Hey, my camel ran away. Or
Oh.
was he a dromedary?
I like that he said, oh, was he a dromedary? So we're missing a spark plug. Ah, there are tents. Let's see if they are helpful in any way. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, we can't go in? Oh, there's a rope ladder over there.
Hey, there's a balloon up there.
Really? You didn't see that from far away? Do 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 do.
Must be an updraft here.
Okay, so the wind direction changes.
Must be an air pocket here. Must be an air pocket. Must be an updraft here. Must be an air pocket here.
Where are we even trying to get?
Must be an updraft here.
And is there like a key for this?
Must be an updraft here.
I think D is a vent. Hydrogen, okay. And U, oh, down or up? It would be nice if we could see the map. Thanks for the stretch, Redeem. Room 215, thank you very much for that. land here? Ah. I guess we can ask for more directions.
Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
Could you point out the way to Crete?
Find the sea, Effendi.
Okay. Find the sea. That's nice. Yeah.
Crete, here I come.
Okay. That seems a little odd. I guess the wind drives him around a bit. That was a nice extension of the previous mechanic. I really like that. That you kind of have to figure it out. It was also nice that they had me going up north right when I started, so I didn't have to do any more. Do 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 do. Single green pixel. Ah, stone pedestal. My guess is we need a second one, but let's see. Oh, no, maybe we don't.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Oh, then, what did he say? Greater colony, a moonstone was needed, with the sun dying as a new moon is born. So sunset is right, but we need the other stone as well, I guess. It would be nice if the peg was a little longer in this case. Darkness.
That still didn't do anything.
Yeah. Let's just...
Maybe I need more than one stone.
Okay, yeah, he's actually hinting at it, so it's not... It's... You know, those are the little details. Make the peg obviously taller than in the other picture, so that it's clear that there's more room than in the previous one you saw. Alright, let's find what else. Where else can we go? Huh. We can go to a dock. Oh, I think I remember what this dock was for. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, we can't go anywhere in here. Ah, but maybe there's something on the left here. I love these large maps. Ah, old settlement. Good. It feels really nice. Like this is something that many modern games have as well. You know, these. You go to a new location and you encounter a new large map. And it feels very modern.
It's a pile of rubble.
I'm a bit sad that this room is basically... There's nothing here. You know, that's something you can do better in... You know, I guess, you know, they were limited by disk space severely. So, it makes sense. Oh, what's this?
It's a surveyor's transit, useful for measuring angles and laying out straight lines. I'm too far away.
Okay, we've picked up the transit. I guess that makes sense. Let's see what we'll use that for. But like, could you imagine like a complete remake of this game? Like, you know, maybe use like more a first-person 3D engine or something. You know, make this more Myst style. This would be an amazing... Like, it's already an amazing game. But, like, you know, implement that and make it work just as an exploratory game. I mean, then, of course, you know, since this has the team path, you could have those two paths. Oh, that's an entrance. That one apparently isn't anything.
All they're holding now is air. Nothing in there except dust.
And you could even, you know, take the combat path and give us, you know, some fighting mechanics, you know, that you are taught. But,
It's a pile of rubble. Nothing in there except dust.
but I can kind of imagine, you know, you would have to build a lot more stuff. Ooh, that looks promising. So there is a circle thing, and a horns thing, and a spiral thing. And horns in the middle.
They're all empty.
Oh.
It's an ancient diagram of some kind. There's a bull's head, horns, and tail. The lines appear to converge on that circle. Could the circle be one of the stone discs?
Okay. So now we need to find the bull's head and the tail. Oh, here are the horns. In the middle. Okay, so... somewhere we have to find... Okay, this is nothing.
It's a pile of rubble.
It's sometimes a little hard to tell which spot we are in.
It's a pile of rubble. Nothing in there except dust.
Okay, I'm thinking it's probably more over there.
All they're holding now is air.
Because I don't think I saw anything further. Yeah, the map ends here. Okay. Pretty nice puzzle, though.
It's a pile of rubble.
Alright, where can we... No, nothing here. This entrance is entranceable after all, but it's a broken place as well. Huh. Okay, where do I find... Oh, is this something? Oh no, this is just the floor inside it. Okay, so I guess I just don't see. What are these stones?
It's a pile of rubble. It's a pile of rubble. It's a pile of rubble.
These stones are all just piles of rubble. Where am I supposed to find anything useful?
They look like the town's centerpiece.
Alright. But where is the other thing? Or maybe, let's see, what if we use the transit with the top?
To set the thing up.
Okay. That's not it then. Let's go back to where we entered, I guess. I'm not sure if I went in here. I think I did, but not 100% sure anymore. So let's try that. Just in case we missed something. No, okay, this was just one of those empty rooms. We which they've liberally reused all assets for, which, you know, it makes the map larger. That's a popular trick, by the way. You know, have like one general graphic and then just put a few, you know, like wall paintings that you move to a different spot, or, you know, the rubble at the floor.
It's a pile of rubble.
Whoops, what was that? Let's walk back to where we found the sextant, which was probably the wrong spot, but no, we can't set it up here.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, great. Okay, it's really just try to...
I need to move closer first. I need to find a way down there.
You were just down there, you know how to get there. You can tell that they kind of split up the map into different locations, and that's probably not quite the same physical screen for all of these, that he couldn't find a way down there. Or I guess if you walked here, they wanted you to find this. Okay. Where the heck is he walking? Oh, I guess this is a drop. Okay, now it makes sense.
They won't move. It's a pile of rubble. They won't move. It's a pile of rubble.
Okay, maybe these. It says like move them around, so I'm assuming I need to push them if nothing happens.
They won't move. It's a pile of rubble. They won't move.
Okay, it's a bit weird. Where are the others? Huh.
It's a pile of rubble. There's a statue here.
Ah, okay. You found it.
I can't pick that up.
Okay, and now use the sextant. Alright. Where are the horns? Here's one horn.
I see a door.
Okay, so I guess this entrance.
Nothing in there except dust. It's a pile of rubble.
If I remembered. Okay, I guess we'll go by solution. The left side horn. Oh, I guess I used the wrong horn. I guess I'm just not musical enough.
I see a wall.
Alright. Wait, what was that? Which wall? Two red poles.
I see a door.
Columns or something.
I see a wall.
So where are other stones we haven't seen yet? Oh, I need to do it with both?
I see dirt. I see a door. I see a wall.
Huh? Huh? Okay, let's read what this solution wrote. Push around piles of stones until you find to try and discover the bull's head and the bull's tail. Once you discover the bull's head, place the surveyor's instrument on it and use it. Align the transit with the left side horn. Once you discover the bull's tail, place the surveyor's instrument and use it. Align the transit with the right side horn. Okay, it's not both. Okay. The two lines that Indy trace will converge to place a yellow X marks the spot on the ground. Okay, so let's go back left again.
I see a door.
And now I guess we need to run around and find the other stones somewhere.
It's a pile of rubble. They won't move.
Ah, here's another stone.
It's a pile of rubble. The stones look loose.
Okay.
There's a statue here.
Okay, that's the other one. Pick up the transit.
I see a door. I see the right horn.
Okay. Ah, that's what it was supposed to do. Okay. So did I use the transit wrong on this one? Ah, that wasn't the horns.
I see the left horn. Hello, what's this? I'm not gonna lug that around anymore.
Okay. It was worth a try. Okay, I guess... Does this work, or do we need a
There's
shovel?
a stone disc down here. It's got a hole in the middle and little moons carved into the surface. It must be one of the moonstones Plato wrote about.
Yes. Alright, and now we can go back. Do 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 do. Okay, this is a bit of a finicky puzzle because it's kind of easy to like look at the wrong thing. It's also kind of cool how the empty balloon kind of, it's just a mush of pixels, but since you arrived in a yellow balloon and your character walked out from here, you immediately know what they mean. Alright, and now let's look at the dialogue again. Moonstone with the sun dying as a new moon is born. So sun is setting sun, and that's new moon.
What do you know? A secret door.
Oh, and a secret Nazi.
Passing on occupied territory. I've got orders not to let anyone pass.
Out of my way, sauerkraut.
You need a lesson in respect, mein Herr.
Ooh, that went well. Sorry if I go so quiet every time.
He's unconscious. Too bad he doesn't have anything useful.
Okay, I guess we'll pick up our stones.
So, the legend of a labyrinth hidden under the ruins of Knossos is true. The legend of Atlantis isn't any more far-fetched. Maybe it's true, too. I'll bet the last stone disc and Atlantis are waiting for me somewhere beyond that door.
This is a completely different game. I don't think this... I'm not sure if... Maybe I just forgot about Crete. Like, I don't know. Maybe I see a later room and go, oh yeah, that I remember. Oh, okay. No, that wasn't anything to look at, apparently. Statue head in next room. What? Ah.
It's a bust of Ares. It's a bust of Zeus.
Oh, this seems like you somehow can... Ah.
The gate is closed.
Okay, I guess we have to bring one head back every time. But use them somewhere. Okay, I don't see nothing. You can kind of see like how the screen updated and parts seemed the same. That this is several recombinable segments. Ah.
I can't move it.
Okay, so I guess we somehow need to get either all three or only the other one works alone and these two are too light. I hope that was where we came in and not that one. No, that's a completely different room.
For all I know, it's the original Minotaur. I used to wonder why the Minoans were so obsessed with bull-headed figures. Come to think of it, I still wonder.
Can we use the whip? Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay.
It's an elevator.
Okay. Wasn't quite. I just wanted to pick it up, but I guess it's an idea. Oh. Sternheart.
Wait, that was my ride. It's our old friend, Professor Sternheart. Looks like he's starved to death. I guess he knew a lot more than he let on, but not enough to find a way out of here. It's his note, let him keep it. It says,
I am convinced the map room lies beyond the chasm I couldn't cross. If only I weren't trapped down here.
too bad for Sternheart. He came a long way. How nice. Wait, there's a chain running up behind the waterfall. It must be holding the elevator's counterweight.
Ah, we can climb. Oh man. And Sternheart could have gotten out if he had found it.
I hate getting wet.
Okay, so we know how to get back up.
Here I go again.
So can we pick that up?
It's too heavy.
Okay, we can't take that with us. But let's look what's back there.
It goes again.
That's fine. We know now how to get back. Just Sternheart didn't find it.
I don't think that'll work. It's a narrow crawl space. It operates the gate.
Can we...
I don't think that'll work.
No, okay. I like that there's a LucasArts logo here on the rock. They do that a lot, like, since it's kind of abstract art and a bit simplistic. They've put a lot of, like, where native or so art would be. They put LucasArts logos. Do 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 do.
Ouch. Brr, that water's cold. Looks like another unlucky explorer. I don't need any old bones. There's a massive stone slab blocking the way. It's just a chunk of crumbling masonry. I can't pick that up. I can't move it. I can't move it.
That doesn't work then, but we can work with that, I think. Now we're back at the start. Here's a doorway, and here's a cave that has water coming from it. Okay. That looks interesting up there.
Bones of previous explorers, no doubt. It's just a chunk of crumbling masonry.
Them bones, them dry bones. But we can't continue here, okay.
It's just a chunk of crumbling masonry.
Why do they make an entrance look so interesting and then it's just ends here?
I can't reach it.
Okay, that was the chasm he couldn't cross. Huh.
I can't reach it.
I doubt these would work. Like if we could drag some masonry slabs over, then maybe they would make a bridge or something. What does this staff do, by the way?
It's a walking staff.
Okay, there's nothing to interact with here. I think that was where we found Sternhardt? No, that was the pointless looking room. That is that area? And that, let's see. Oh, there's two. I don't know if we went to both of these yet. Okay, this really needs all three to use the door, I guess. Ah.
That hurts.
Okay, this is a shortcut, basically. And this one, is that the other rounded cave? Ah! We're on the other side of this water. Okay, so that's not really the solution. I expected we had to somehow find a way to get across here.
It's a heavy bronze gate.
So my guess is I have to find a way without using the door. Okay, we're back at the... Oh, we're back at the start. Okay. I don't think... Yeah, we can't use that. And that's the elevator.
Going down.
Kinda nice when they know that you will go down this elevator several times if they go and record multiple voice lines for that. Do 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 do. It's a bit of a limited spot.
It's a walking staff. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
So we can't use the stick to somehow trigger the pulley.
It operates the gate. It's a heavy bronze gate.
So there's a bronze gate. This animation is nice as well. This is, by the way, this water is very likely a palette animation. That's what they did back then. So basically what they do is, I told you last time that for games like this, they had a separate color palette. So like they had, I don't know, 8-bit or 16-bit colors. So 8-bit or 4-bit colors. So 4-bit would be 16 different colors, 8-bit would be 256 colors. But displays at the time, were basically analog, so they could do a lot more colors. And so what computers did, because they didn't have the memory to store red, green, blue values for the entire display, because that's like, if you use 24 bits, then that's 3 bytes for 1 pixel. and that just used a lot of memory. In fact, let's calculate that quickly. 3 times 640 times 480. So, okay, it's not doing maths, it's doing a web search. Here. That would be 921,600 bytes. And if we divide that by 1024, that would be 900 kilobytes. So almost a megabyte of memory just for the screen itself. And then of course you have to think, if you want to display graphics on top of that, they would use 3 bytes per pixel as well. Just the, the files you load and things like that. So it would be, given computers back then, the original Mac had 128 kilobytes of RAM. And later Macs, like in the mid-90s, 4 megabytes of RAM were, standard, pretty good. Well, not in the mid-90s, like early 90s, 4 megabytes of RAM was already, not the base configuration. Like the base configuration would have been 2 megabytes. So if half your memory is just used so you can put a picture on the screen, then, there's not much room left to use anything else. And so what they did was they invented palettes. And basically a palette was you use only 1 byte per pixel, which means you are about at 300 kilobytes for an entire color display. And then you had a lookup table that said, okay, if this 1 byte has the value 0, you use these 3 color values. So it's, in a way, it's a sort of a compression, But you just say, okay, if the color is 0, it's this color. If it's 1, it's that color. And then when it gets sent to the display, it would just look, okay, which color byte is it? And would send that color to the display. So only the display needed to do all the colors, but the computer itself kept a smaller representation of all images. And the cool thing about that is you could, on the fly, just edit these color table entries or replace the entire color table. So if you wanted to, do a fade to black and fade to white in color, what you could do is you could replace the entire color table with one that, had darker versions of these colors and just have 5 or 6 color tables and just loop through those. And that in turn, and the thing is, the display already had all the pixels. The CPU would not need to move around any pixels or change any pixels to do anything, because the byte-sized lookup table values were already the same. It was just the part that actually communicated with the physical cathode ray tube in this case, so that the actual screen that would send out something different, and that would do the lookup every time anyway. I think that's how it's work, actually. That part, don't actually know. Yeah, I think it must have sent actual colors out. But anyway, and that meant you can do things like, they can just use like the last, 4 or 5 color indexes in the lookup table, and just like draw a gradient, like one from here to here, one from here to here, again using the same colors, so repeating those, and then just rotate the last color to the start and every other color over by 1. So it rotates, and then it seems, like this light pixel is moving down here, when really what's happening is just that the color value for this one is switched for the darker one, and the one for this one is switched to the brighter one that was in the previous color value. So it looks like it's going down, but really you're just changing the color of individual pixels. And that meant, you know, like basically your graphics hardware, they didn't have graphics cards in the sense that we have them today, back then. But that means the graphics hardware would just, you know, switch out the colors that actually get displayed without, you know, having to redraw this entire area with new pixels in the CPU. Okay, so how... Let's see what we can do if we go in here. Oh, wait. We see this. No. Oh. Let's see, since we can see it.
I already have it.
Use whip with statue head. I'm smart! Alright. So now we can't get out here anymore. We've locked ourselves in. Great work, Indy. Oh, that was that door. But that will hopefully unlodge the other door. Yes. Okay, let's go in here and see where we are. Okay, that doesn't look much different. Let's see where that leads up. Them bones, them dry bones. Them bones, them dry bones. Chalk.
I can't reach it. It's a wedge that keeps the counterweight from sinking.
Can we use the staff?
There,
oh.
The counterweight is free. It's a shaft plunging into the darkness.
A plunging shaft. Who would have thunk? Okay, so that was the chasm, I guess. So now the question is, what is above this? Again, this would be a little easier and self-explanatory if, you know, I guess I could draw a map for myself, or could find if someone has posted one that they've drawn on the internet of this maze, and that's usually what you did at the time, I guess, unless you muddled through like I'm doing right now. Oh, there's another LucasArts picture. You see, like, they're still kind of reusing these different parts. Ah, that's the shaft.
A small cleft here. I don't think that'll work.
Maybe the staff?
Going up?
Ooh! Oh, cool. Okay, but it ate the staff. But that's fine, because now we have a bridge.
There's an orichalcum bead underneath it. I'll take that too.
How convenient. Random orichalcum beads.
It's an empty gold box with a lead lining.
Lead lining. Ooh. Superman won't see what we have. Okay, nothing here.
It's just a chunk of crumbling masonry.
Alright, so we have the golden box, whatever that is for. And now... I think that was the spot below. Yeah, I think that's the spot below. Yeah, okay.
It's the elevator's support shaft. Not again.
Oh. Right.
That still hurts.
Okay, this was the dead end where I have no clue what it's for. And that's the water, where we could arrive on the other side and didn't find anything useful. Alright. And this is the door we've locked. Not quite by accident, but also not quite intentionally. Well, it was intentionally, but, you know, it was because it was the only way we could open the other one. Okay.
There's a massive stone slab blocking the way.
What did he have to say again? We. He actually says we. I like that.
It says,
I am convinced the map room lies beyond the chasm I couldn't cross. If only I weren't trapped down here.
too bad for Sternhardt. He came a long way.
So, we're looking for a map room, and I guess something else? Like the chasm, or... I don't think there was a peg near the chasm. And there's still this door and the whole...
It's a narrow crawl space.
that we don't know how to get up to. Alright, since we've been going for 2 hours, this is a good spot to take a short break. I'll leave you with a few clips and stuff. And then we'll be back for more of this game. See you in a bit. Get a nice view of these icy cold ranges and the northern lights. Yeah. Oh, the dump truck is pulling up outside and flashing its warning light at me. It's a very hectic flash signal light this time that they have on their dump truck. That's interesting. Usually it's, you know, slower blinking on and off, and now it's kind of like bloop, 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 bloop. So much from the dump truck story outside Uli's door.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
I was going to wash my hands, I swear. It's my hill. I did it my hill. And now the end is near. Wait, no, he had food up there, didn't he? Or did I already eat that? What I can also do is I can say, hey, let's call idle in here, so even when I move it around, it will be spinning. And, you know, you could imagine, you could make a game like this. You can... 50 ways to dispose of a corpse. 50 ways to dispose of a corpse. Just slip out the back, Jack. Drop it in the lake, Jake. Set it on fire, Lila. Just listen to me, or whatever. It continues. Just set yourself free.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must. My abbey brews the best in Kent.
It certainly sounds worth the risk of my immortal soul.
God is rather a hard taskmaster.
And your god forbids the mixing of wool and linen. It sounds to me like he's never heard of England.
Not all that is written in the scriptures is God's honest truth.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Don't you believe in Jesus? They refrain because he died for our sins.
No one will stop me sucking the marrow from a nice leg of lamb, not even God's seed.
I hope eternal damnation is worth it.
I think that's a bug.
One more time, I'm telling you. If he says my boots...
They switched to being generic Anglo-Saxon men from the dialogue. So where's Dr. Goodnight? Upstairs, apparently. Good night, sleep tight, and when you dream of bees, not the bees. No, wait, wrong movie.
Just a formality.
Of course.
Oh-ho! What's this? I knew you were up to something. Ruining my career with the toy mafia wasn't enough. Now you want to cost me this job, too?
It must have fallen into my pocket while I was looking at your beautiful ceiling architecture.
What mafia?
Don't try that again, or I'll have to get ugly.
I guess a lot of people have done it already.
Yes, but I always... Hey!
Always a bit of a difficulty how much you do. Did you just see that? I think that was a bona fide. So, you get to stay here, little boy. Konrad, sprach die Frau Mama, ich gehe fort und du bleibst da. Okay. And so I went like, well, you know, if I want to do something fancy like, you know, being able to go here and then say, hey, this is important, like some streamers do it, then I can do that. And can probably do that better. Like right now, this is all using the 1080p webcam, and what I've basically done is I just like, you know, pulled it larger. You know, so it gets more pixelated and more fuzzy. Elmira, Elmira, please come home. Elmira, she left one day to work the clay, but never did come back this way. I'm just making up a melody on the spot, I'm sorry. They say she found a silver vein longer than the empire's reign, running deep the miner's way, looking for the light of day. Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's down there still and always will, but be my sweet Elmira. It's kind of like Oh My Darling Clementine, isn't it? Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's caught down in the deepest deeps, never eats and never sleeps. They say she sometimes calls my name, or that by now she's gone insane. Turning left and all about, searching for the right way out. Elmira, Elmira, please come home, Elmira. She's down there still and always will be my sweet Elmira. You have a soundbite of your friend Reaper after tricking him into saying "touch me daddy" on stream, which you just did. But hopefully I spoke it all in one long go, so it won't be able to be clipped as well. I guess I just put a challenge by accident. And are you still there? I just miss the music. Do 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 do